This is Dr. Kaye Jeter, and welcome to week 4 of Legacy and Word Studio. Yes, we're on the fourth week, and I'm going to go back and kind of explain more of what we're really trying to do and the fact that we are making adjustments based on all of the ideas that have come from you. And the biggest one is just making sure you understand the sequence of the entire 8 weeks. So the first 3 weeks, as learners, we were just exploring and writing and just getting into the habit of using our minds to conjure up memories and seeing just what we already had. And we've done that for 3 weeks, and it's been very insightful because I do this with you, and it's really caused me to focus on some things I had not thought about before in the terms that I am teaching it totally. So the understanding phase, if you've done it, it made you kind of focus in on one thing that happened and take you through the process of not only delivering what happened, but also talk about what it meant to you. And so we did that. So where are we headed? In week 4 and these next 3 weeks, we are going what we call the understanding phase. It's the writing, but really understanding the things that have happened to us, the things that we want to report, and why we want to report them. So this is where writers get impatient because they think they should have everything right in front of them immediately. But we're taking time to really understand the process. So if you think of something and it's a memory, you also need to think, why is it important? Is it just because when I hear it, I laugh, or is it because I learned so much from what happened? And what changed in my life? What were the changes? There's so many attributes to it. And we want to not go fast, but we want to go slow enough so we take something apart and put it back together and see how powerful this memoir writing is. So you're not behind. There are a number of people that ask me every week, can I join? Yes. The weeks 1, 2, and 3 are on Facebook, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are coming. And we've added one more thing because I heard you. Some of the people are writing and they said, I don't want my name associated with anything on Facebook. I understand. So I pulled that out. So I will be giving you the exercises to do and not requesting anything be written. However, this is a community, and so you can talk about the process without revealing what you're writing. You can help somebody else by saying, it took me a long time to get a black and white composition book, which Dr. Jeter asks about all the time and which I don't understand, but I went and got a 50-cent black and white composition book. But the first time I had to answer a question, I remembered where I had my information. I knew where my list was. I knew what my scene was because it's all in one place. It's just a skill that I know has benefited me and it doesn't cost anything. So I'm going to keep going at it. Where's your composition book? So 4, 5, and 6, you're going to be asked a lot of questions about what turning points. What did you learn from the situation? What parts of it were the most impactful to your life? And what would you call this chapter? These are the kinds of things that we'll be talking about in week 4. I added something else. You can, I have prepared a private reflection worksheet because now I need to promote more of your memories to come forth because we're going to write this book. And so this private reflection worksheet, you can only get if you email and ask me for it. Yes, I want your email address, but I also want to have some contact with you. If you feel comfortable enough to ask me for the sheet, I send it. That's all. I'm not sending nothing else. I don't have the time, but I will respond to you. But I do want you to know how to get in touch with me. And I do want you to feel that what you can't do publicly, you can do personally with me. So the sheet is called a week 4 private reflection worksheet. And I'm not sharing or anything, but I want you to know it's a real worksheet and you send for it and I send it to you. The writing is not done on the worksheet, it's actually done in the black and white composition book. I know you're tired of that, but so here's what I need from you. First of all, I do need you to comment on Facebook. You understand how Facebook works. Even if you just say hello, it's good. I didn't understand whatever. Comments are important. Following is important. And those are things that can be done that cost nothing, but allow me to share even more with other people. So it just expands our community. And there are a lot of us that want to tell our stories. And there's someone here who's willing to, I am not doing anything that says you will have a memoir done in 30 minutes or a day. That is not the purpose here. My purpose is to teach and walk beside you and help you through this process. And I'm willing to do it. I don't want it to take you 30 years to write and publish your first story. That's what it took for me. And I am determined to help you not to have to do that. So have a good week this week. I expect you to read each day, write, think, look at turning points, choose maybe what you might call one of your chapters, and write. Please get into the habit. That's what we did. You're not sharing it with anybody, but you are. I am enjoying the process. I'm enjoying doing it with you. And I encourage you to read. I share what I write and show you, how you can interpret what's happening. And what happens is when you read other people's writing, it sparks your memory. So there's value in this sharing and helping. And you may find somebody in your community that's close enough that the two of you can meet and have coffee and keep working together. That's what communities are for. So I'm looking forward to you coming in, not about your life, but about the process and what we're trying to do to help each other to write and share our stories. I want to go to a room and there's nothing but all you guys sitting there and everybody's holding up their memoir. That is my vision. Help me with it. Have a good week.